Carrot.
You're gnawing on that. You have to use the canines for a carrot.
Yeah.
I live in there. Welcome to my residence. This has always been my most treasured place on earth, and this day already meant so much to me, but little did I know it was going to mean everything to me. This has been my little nesting ground and my second home for as long as I can remember, and especially through lockdown and tougher moments, this place really saw me through. This was a day before Janae was leaving for LA. She was going for a month, and I just thought she wanted to come and soak up some greenery and nature before she left, but Mason and Jen had some pretty extraordinary plans hidden up their sleeve. I just had a little picnic basket and my usual suspect of crystals, mangoes, tarot cards and books. And it was a rather cloudy day, but the sun came out and it was, very, very special. Just soaking up all the ambience and all the goodness the forest has to offer. Of course, that called for a little impromptu dance in my nightgown. I love wearing flowy things and I love wearing white. It seems to be a little theme when I go to the forest, and no shoes, of course. This little dance were the final moments before my life changed forever. Honestly can't look back at this footage without crying, and I haven't seen it and watched it the whole way through in its entirety since, but I'm engaged. Mason is just the most gentle, wonderful human, and no one makes me feel more seen or understood. And of course, this moment meant the world to me, being in the forest, being where I'm happiest with my twin sister by our side as well. And I'm just, so incredibly grateful and full. Ugly crying in the forest is a very special event. And there's no better place I'd rather shed such happy, joyful tears. Yeah, I'm still absolutely on a high.
Willow. Oh, willow tree.
Yeah. Wow, that's so pretty. Oh, look at them. Oh, I want to sit under one. I love nothing more than taking the sometimes trickier, windier road to a small town on a perfectly moody weathered day. It's one of my favorite pastimes, and Mason and I often take a little trip to this small town and have for many years. Kangaroo Valley's just always been one of our favourite places. It's like a time portal, really. We get lunch and then visit our favourite antique/bookstore, owned by the sweetest couple who we've befriended from our many visits over the years. Mason always collects a lot of vinyls here, and I always end up with a rather handsome stack of pre-loved books. Their rose garden was in blossom, and as we know, I love roses more than anything, so I was definitely soaking all of the fragrances up and absorbing all of the beautiful colours they had in bloom. There were so many I've never seen before. This is the little bookstore up the back, which is the coziest, sweetest little nook and has an absolute insane collection nesting within. This store has seen every version of Venetia there is to know. Sophie and I used to come here when we were about 15, and her grandmother lived quite close by, so we'd always sit here on the rainy days and read old poetry until they kicked us out. And they're some of my fondest memories. The lovely owner was sweet enough to cut off some of her precious roses and gift them to me as an engagement gift, and it really, really made my day. We just went home and the clouds came over quite dark that afternoon and the rain started pattering, which is my favourite type of weather. And I hooked into some of the books I got, and yeah, just enjoyed a slow night. Thanks for joining me, darlings. Take care, and I will see you next time. Someday